Hello again. I read an interesting article on World Net Daily. I'll attach the link. You're not going to have to look for it. The title is a little bit misleading. It's Obama Nailed for Illegals Murdering Americans. The murdering of Americans isn't the part that's sort of strange. It's where it says Obama nailed. Nobody's nailed Obama. The senators from both Iowa and Atlanta, Senator Jeff Sessions and Senator Charles Grassley have written a scathing letter to Obama. And it talks about the number of Americans that have been murdered by violent criminals that this administration has released. According to what's been reported, 121 Americans between 2010 and 2014 have lost their lives due to convicted felons being put back onto the streets. And the thing that's most interesting is that it says in fiscal 2014, ICE released 2,457 convicted criminal aliens due to the Supreme Court's Sadaz's ruling, and 1,107 such aliens in fiscal 2015 as of May the 9th. Most of these aliens are nationals of one of the 12 countries, with nearly a third of them, 1,183, coming from Cuba, according to the senator's letters. Well, okay, then what? Do you think that Obama is going to change his stance? I think we should be more concerned about the people that he's bringing in versus the people that he's releasing. There's no question that Americans are going to die. We know that a certain percentage of Muslims are extremists. Let's say it's 10%. Would you give me that percentage as being somewhat possible? Well, if he brings in 100,000, that's 10,000 radicals. If he brings in 10,000, that's 1,000 radicals. It only takes one to remove your head from your body. The whole thing's insane. So now this letter, they're demanding answers. Answers for what? Obama could care less what they demand. Hasn't he sort of shown us that already? Read the article. It's most interesting. It's also a little frightening knowing that this kind of activity takes place on a regular basis and convicted felons are being put on our streets. I don't know, folks. What's the point? You know how frustrating this must be for the police to capture these people, have them go through the legal process, be convicted, and then put back on the streets to commit additional horrendous crimes. 121 people that we know of lost their lives at the hands of people that were incarcerated and were ordered to be released by the chosen one. You know, that homosexual, radical, Islamic, extremist, Muslim Arab playing president. What has to be asked is who allowed this insanity to take place in our country? Congress. Congress is responsible. They're all positioning for positions with the New World Order. They could give a damn about us. They're only concerned about their own survival. You think not? Well, you're entitled to your own opinion, as I am to mine. Read the article. It might change your perspective.